If you feel stuck in life, I want to tell you something most people never realize. You are not actually stuck. You are standing at the edge of a decision that changes everything. That heavy, suffocating feeling of being trapped is nothing but an illusion of familiar patterns, old beliefs, and the momentum of your past. But the truth is this: you are not locked in place. You are standing in a doorway of possibilities, waiting to choose your next direction. But before we go any further, I want to quickly introduce myself. Hi, everyone. My name is Cynthia, and on this channel, I talk about metaphysics, psychology, and everything in between. Today, I want to talk about the feeling of being stuck. I want to help you see it differently and understand what's really happening when this feeling shows up. If you have ever felt paused, uncertain, or standing at the edge of something that you don't quite understand, then this video is for you. So stay with me and let's delve right in. What we call being stuck is often the sensation of outgrowing the old version of yourself and not having fully stepped into the new. It is not a dead end. It is a pause. It is a suspension between two trajectories. And once you finally understand the mechanics of time and how your choices shape your future, that feeling of being stuck dissolves because you finally see the incredible power you've had all along. So let's begin with time. Most people imagine time as a straight line, a single path from past to future. But that's an oversimplification that hides the truth of your influence and what your life is capable of becoming. A more conscious way to understand time is this: time is not a line, it is a landscape, and you are the traveler. You do not walk down a single predetermined path. You stand in a wide open field of potential futures that radiate outwards in all directions like branches of light. Every choice you make in thought, in action, in emotion, or belief shifts your orientation within this field. Where you face determines where you walk, and what you choose determines what unfolds. The most life changing realization you can ever have is this: your future is not something you wait for. It is something you actively create by the choices you make moment by moment. Each moment is a choice point. You choose what to think, how to respond, what to believe, and which direction to lean towards. Each of these choices shifts your life's trajectory, even by a degree. And if you keep changing the degree over time, the destination changes. And here's the thing about small choices: they are not dramatic, but they are silently altering the path beneath your feet. That decision to change your morning routine, that moment when you choose courage instead of fear, and that time when you say no, when you always say yes, these appear as small choices, but they are rerouting the path you're walking, and they open new possibilities you could not see from your old perspective. Here's something crucial I want you to understand. There is a big difference between what's possible for you and what's probable. Possible futures are limitless. Anything can happen. Probable futures are shaped by your mindset, your habits, emotional patterns, self-concept, and your daily decisions. If your mindset stays the same, your probable future stays the same. But if your mindset shifts, your probable future shifts instantly. This is why personal transformation does not happen out there, in your external life. It starts from within. Your dominant thoughts influence your emotions. Your emotions shape your identity. Your identity determines your behaviors. And your behaviors construct the timeline you end up living. If you change who you believe yourself to be, your entire future rearranges itself around that new truth. So if you feel stuck, it's not because you do not have options. It's because your mind keeps repeating the same thoughts. Your emotions keep responding in the same familiar ways. Your beliefs keep holding the same limitations, and your behaviors keep following the same patterns. The world does not trap you. Your patterns simply create the same outcomes. But patterns are not prisons. They are loops, and loops can be interrupted. Every time you choose a new belief, a new thought, or a new emotional response, that loop becomes disrupted. A timeline bends and possibilities expand. Every moment invites you to choose, consciously or unconsciously, and your future unfolds according to those choices. Choice is not merely action, it's where you place your attention, how you interpret events, the story you tell yourself about who you are, the standards you hold for your life, and the energy you are willing to inhabit. We have become so accustomed to choosing from habit that we forget how powerful choice truly is. But a single choice made with awareness has more power to redirect your life than months of unconscious movement. Your next decision matters more than all the ones behind you because it's the only one with the power to redirect your path. So, what if instead of running on the familiar autopilot of who you've been, you instead made one intentional deviation? One thought that contradicts an old belief, one moment of courage where there used to be fear, one boundary where there used to be tolerance, one act of self respect where there used to be doubt, and one decision to follow intuition instead of habit. Each of these shifts alters the geometry of your life because it redirects energy, it shapes identity, and it expands your sense of what is truly possible. If you take only one truth from all that I've said, let it be this. Your future is malleable. It is not set in stone. Like soft clay, it can be shaped and reshaped by your thoughts, your emotions, and the actions you take. Your timeline is responsive. The path of your future bends and shifts according to the energy you bring into it. So your thoughts, your emotions, your choices matter because these things ripple outwards, shaping what unfolds. And you don't need to change the future. You simply need to evolve the you that's moving towards it, one wiser, one intentional choice at a time. And the timeline that aligns with your higher self will begin to emerge. So you are not stuck, not today, not ever. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this resonated, feel free to sit with it, revisit it, or share it with someone who may need to hear it today. And if you like more reflections like this, you can subscribe to the channel. I would also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.